Hello, my name is Owen, and welcome to the top of the month, which means I'm going to tell you what I plan on reading for the month of October 2023. Such a special occasion that I decided to dress up for it. Right? Just for you guys. No other reason. I didn't wait till the last second to film this video and had to be wearing a suit, so I just had to film with the suit on. It's for you. I did it for you. Aren't you happy? Anyway, it is a special occasion. I love the top of a month. I love the anticipatory period when we're looking ahead at the month to come. But just as a warning, if you watched last month's What I'm Reading in September video, a lot of these books will be mighty similar. Not that I had a bad reading month, the last couple of weeks I had a multitasking issue. Usually I could read a couple books at the same time, but I had to devote all my attention to Ship of Magic these last few weeks. And good news guys, I did finish it. I read about like 500 pages in 5 days, which is pretty impressive for my standards. I feel like for the average person standard, it's pretty impressive. But I finished that book, and I really enjoyed it, and you can expect that review coming out this week, because I have to say, Robin Hobb, for the specific type of author that she is, hits all of my buttons. It's just my niche, man. That the specific type of literature is just my niche, okay? And I can't wait to talk about it. And that'll be later this week, guaranteed. Guaranteed that review is coming out. But for what we're reading for October, I think I mentioned this, I alluded to this in previous weekly updates. I want to get away from reading too many long books at the same time. I kind of got burned out with my multitasking thing because I was just in the setup of 3 different books at the same time. So I'm not going to jump straight into Mad Ship. Even though it's a sequel, I feel like it'd be easier to get into, and I love Ship of Magic. I'm going to hold off for it. Not to say I won't start it this month, but I plan on holding off. So Mad Ship is on the back burner, book 2 of Live Ship. Not going to dive straight into it. The other big book you guys already know I'm reading is Malazan, the 4th installment, House of Chains. I did start that a couple weeks ago, but I took a couple week breaks. I had to finish Ship of Magic. We'll be diving straight into that, and those Malazan reread videos will be coming out not this week, but next week. Other than that, to spice things up, I will be starting Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have like the five books in one massive like ultimate edition, and I'm just going to focus on the first one, right? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. We're just going to finish that. That's only like 100 or so pages in this big book, this textbook. But I need something short. I need something to mix it up. So I'm going to start this in earnest today, because I'll be reading Malazan more not passively, but just on the side. This will be my main book. I'll finish that. And last week you guys left a lot of great recommendations for shorter books. And I took those in earnest, and I plan on visiting like a real life bookstore either this week or next week and actually pick up some of those books. So in the next couple of weeks, expect one of my weekly updates to be like kind of like a book haul of stuff I went to the bookstore with, because I want to buy a lot of shorter books, and the list you guys gave me last week was absolutely fantastic. And I seriously do plan on listening to it because I am craving shorter books. And I'm also craving like more classic books. So another book I'm on the hunt for, I don't yet own, is John Steinbeck's East of Eden. That has caught my interest, and I will hunt it down mercilessly. It's been a while since I read a classic, since I failed at War and Peace. And I don't have War and Peace with me, and I'm not going to try to do that again, because that's another beast of a book. But I just love a good Steinbeck novel, and it's been a while since I read some of his work, and I haven't read East of Eden, so I'm on the hunt for that. So just as like a side quest of the month is find that book and start reading it, because I think that'd be a nice spice to the monthly reading. And then the other big thing that I am reading currently, I know I just said I'm reading too many big books at once, but I did get Stephen King's 11/22/63 back from Libby. My renewal renewed, and I have it for another 21 days. For those of you that don't know, I started listening to that audiobook at the beginning of last month. I said that I'm going to finish this book. I didn't finish it. It's ridiculously long, and I only have it for 21 days. I had to listen to like 2 hours of the audiobook per day to finish it. I only got like 10 hours in a month, so I'm about a third of the way through. I plan on diving back into that, hopefully, because I'm out at like the first third of the book. It'll pick up the pace a little bit, and I'll be able to dive into it and finish it in the next 21 days. But that's my only audiobook at the moment, and really, I had like a purge of my Libby holds. because I kept getting books that like I just didn't feel like reading once I got them. Like I had like Jeanette McCurdy's autobiography, and I really was excited to read it when I put it on hold like 3 months ago. But then I got it and I'm like, I don't feel like listening to this. It just sounds not what I'm in the mood for. So then I gave it back. I waited literally probably 4 months. I think I was still in school when I put the hold on it, which is sad, but I just wasn't in the mood for it. And that's the problem with Libby that I'm finding, is that I'm interested in specific books when I put the hold on, but they're so popular it takes me forever to get them, or I put a hold on a book that's so ridiculously long that I just can't possibly finish it in the 21 days, and because it's popular, I'm not going to get it back consistently. Like I had a couple months ago, I read The Lonesome Dove, and I put a hold on The Streets of Laredo, and I got that, and I currently have that, but will I start reading it? I don't know. I really don't know, because it's so massive, or I don't even know how massive it is, but I just know Lonesome Dove was massive, that I just cannot fit that book in my reading schedule and not like be the only thing that I read, and I don't want it to be the only thing that I read. So I gotta send it back to the shadow realm, and that is the void of online ebook holds on an online library. That being said, I did apply for a local library card, which I do not yet own because I moved into the area, and I plan on visiting in a library. So perhaps too, I will be visiting a library. Can you believe it? It's been a while. It's been a while. And guess what? I don't even have to buy the book when I go to the library. Isn't that a crazy concept? But look forward to that. That's probably when I'm going to get my Steinbeck, if I had to guess, is the library. But I'll keep you guys updated with that. But as for now, big things, Hitchhikers, Malazan, 11/22/63, and I'm just gonna warn you guys, Mad Ship might just have to sneak its way in there. It's this one, just because this book is so good, and I can't wait to do a review of Ship of Magic, and I hope you guys stick around for that. Let me know what you're reading in the comments. Like I said, last week you guys gave me great recommendations, ones that like legitimately piqued my interest, and some that I forgot that I was interested in, and I'm like, oh wait, I did want to read that. But as always, there's infinite amount of books that are out there that are great and that want to read goodly, that I want to read, and you guys always have the best taste, because we're all reading great things, but we're all reading different things. Isn't that the magic of wonder, right? Let me know what you're reading. That's all I wanted to say. I don't know why I started talking like a troll on a bridge trying to sell you a riddle in order for you to cross. But you know, that's a Monday morning for you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like the video. And as always, guys, it's the top of a new month, another month. We're all here, aren't we? Another month, and the time moves ever forward. And I appreciate you spending your time with me. So thanks for sticking around. Goodbye.